Did you know that the youngest passenger on one of the hijacked jets on 9/11 was Christine Hansen? She was only 2 years old and she was on her first trip to Disneyland. What the fur? So I've decided to make this week's video a remembrance of 9/11. You know how you always know where you were on certain dates? Like when Kennedy was shot, or when John Lennon was shot, or when the Space Shuttle Challenger exploded, or when Michael Jackson died, or when 9/11 happened. Now, I don't remember 9/11 myself, but that's because I was only 3. But my mom told me that she dropped me off at my Montessori preschool, where I was the coolest kid. No. And on her way home, she heard on the radio that one of the Twin Towers had been struck by a plane. Once she got home, she watched on TV another plane strike the second tower. Her heart sank as she realized that our country was under attack. And knowing that President Bush was near where we lived at the time, she panicked and thought that Florida was next. And that's when she picked me up. And on that sunny September morning, the world changed. Now, I'm not going to sit here and do a moment of silence because then you all would just awkwardly stare at me sitting here being quiet. So instead, I'll just mention the sadness I feel when I think of all the lost loved ones and their families, and the tragedy itself. But I am thankful of the awesome bravery from our firefighters, police, and the heroic citizens who stepped up and risked their lives to save others. Maybe you can tell me where you were on 9/11. Leave a comment below to share. And never forget.